Hey everybody, it is Radley here with the energetic weather report for July 31st through August 6th. I can't believe it's August, but this year just flying right by. So I'm working with Angel Wisdom Tarot cards for both the energetic weather report and your personal Archangel of the week. Speaking of which, let's start there. So taking a breath. Which card do you feel most intuitively, spiritually, emotionally drawn to? Do you feel like card number one? Do you feel a connection to card number two? Do you feel a connection for card number three? Or is card number four calling your name? Okay, let's get to the energetic weather report. So last week we did a word for every day of the week. That was kind of fun. Let's do it again. So for Sunday, let's say success. For Monday, indecision. For Tuesday, awakening. For Wednesday, overwork. For Thursday, emotion. For Friday, emotion run amok. That's not just one word, but imbalance. Okay, and then for Saturday, victory. Okay, so let's talk about those some more. So Sunday, three of fire. So planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. I mean, her ship is coming in and the name of her ship is opportunity. So this is a card that really does talk about energy that we have put forth into some endeavor, something that we really wanted to create, a new business, a new dream, a new wish, and it's going really well. It's going along very well. And we've come to this place where it's time to start taking a high level view and start planning for the future. What do I need to do next? How am I going to get there? How do I grow all of this and keep it to continue to be prosperous? Well, you know what? You don't really know, because here you are on Monday and you can't make a decision. This is two of air. The card says, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy, pretending there is no problem, over analyzing a situation. So your brain is going crazy. The gerbil is on the wheel going cuckoo. And it's like, and you just can't make a decision. And so very often when I see this card, one of the things that I think of is someone who can't make a decision because they're torn between what they want and torn between what someone else wants them to do. And so I very often tell people, do what you want to do. This is about you. This whole reading is about you. Choose the thing that you really want to do, but choose. And by Tuesday, you do. You figure it out. This is literally the awakening card. It says a temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness, charitable actions. So I think what this is that, the world looks different upside down. And so we get a whole new perspective. And that's when we realize, oh, that's what I should do. That's what I should choose. Now I see the road. We even have Archangel Metatron up here, the eyes of God, looking down the road to see what is coming. How much does that perfectly match the card from Sunday? So we just got a little stuck on Tuesday, on Monday, and on Tuesday we have it worked out. And on Wednesday, working a little bit too much. It is two of earth. Trying to find the balance of things, working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. I really feel like this is more about balancing all the things that you need to get done. And trying to do so in a way that it would be fun. So here this guy is, he's juggling clocks and coins. So he's juggling the money of it, juggling the time of it. How do I get all of this to get done? And how do I get all of it to get done and still have had a good time? So this whole first part of the week, very contemplative, very much about the brain, the noggin, the passion, thinking out, how do I want to do something? How am I going to get there? And trying to make decisions and trying to make it work out. Now, the last half of the week, everything really changes. It changes dramatically. And so, not that the first half of the week was bad, because it wasn't, but we go to the emotions. That's where we go for the rest of the week. So we have Ace of Water. And so this card is a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening a psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. So this is where the reading kind of diverges. For the people who are out there who are watching this at this particular moment, who are looking for a romantic relationship or just a very intimate and powerful platonic friendship, something that really, really brings it all home for you, that's what the rest of this reading is about. If that's not where you're at, wait, hold on. If you're also looking in your current relationship for a rebirth, for a resurgence, for a reconnection of the closeness, then this can be for you too. If you're not looking for those things at all, then this can also still just be about the rest of the week from what we've been talking about, because Ace of Water is a wonderful emotional experience. So we can take the reading from the first part of the week and look at it and go, okay, all of this converges into this beautiful emotional experience. All of it converges into this, like, you figured it out, you made the choice, you figured out the balance, and it becomes this wonderful emotional experience that makes you joyful and happy. If you're looking for romance or looking for a relationship to be healed, this is the first indications. This is the first blush. This is the first meeting. This is where things start to happen. On Friday, so that was Thursday, on Friday, we have Night of Water. So here we have our little mermaid, and she's offering the cup. Well, here we have this guy riding a horse, and the water is sloshing all over the place out of the cup. Even the horse is running through water, and there's a waterfall behind him. So this is the card that talks about emotion, where it's like, okay, you need to get grounded. I mean, seriously. So this card says romantic, flirtatious, introspective, and fickle. Falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations and topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So if you're that person that's looking for the relationship, whoa, here we go. So this is the relationship that's like, it like sweeps you off your feet. It really does. It really is. It's like crazy. And that's why it can be very ungrounding. For those of you who have this history of like giving your all in relationships and not getting very much back because you're too busy giving all to ask back for what you want. Now, keep in mind, this can be like the fling of all flings. It can be that. And for some people, the Night of Water, not trying to give him a bad rap, the Night of Water can be a lifelong thing. It can be. I think those people are incredibly, incredibly lucky, because that's just the bomb if this is forever. But this guy, he loves poetry, he loves romance, he's in love with love, and all he wants to, and it just throws you for a loop, and you're just like goo. But you've got to stay grounded. You have to stay grounded through that situation. For people not looking for a relationship, this card, I think, follow along from the last one, where it's like all of this has come to this fruition of this energy and this emotion of a beautiful thing. Don't get carried away, okay? It's like, it's like, that is awesome, but you have to have some balance. You have to stay in balance. You have to have some grounding. You can ride this joyful emotion as far as you want to go, and it's pretty far based on Saturday's card, but it's like, stay grounded. Finally, for Saturday, we have Six of Fire, victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. So for those of you who are looking for a relationship, this is a really, really, really good indicator. But I want you to look at this woman who's in this card, okay? She's not a glamour puss. She is not dressed in an evening gown. She's not got like the perfect figure or anything. She's the every woman, right? She's the every woman. And so if for anyone, male or female or other kind of gender identification, who is looking for a relationship, be yourself. Be your authentic self, your real self. Be the person that you are. Demand that you be loved for who you are and not for some vision of perfection that doesn't really even exist. But this is a great indicator for people who are like more like in that whole career thing. It's like it's like on Thursday, you have this wonderful swelling of emotion. Friday, it gets a little out of shape, gets a little out of control a little bit, but you pull it back on Saturday and you're standing at the top of a hill, you're the victor. All right, so let's look at the archangels, your personal archangel for the week. If you were drawn for card number 1, you've got Archangel Gabriel from the Empress. She is the archangel of communication, creativity, motivation. Perfect for this week. If you were drawn to card number 2, you got Archangel Shamuel, the eyes of God. But the thing about Shamuel that I love the most is he is the bringer of personal peace and global peace too, if that's what where your mind and your heart and attention are focused. But Shamuel is a great archangel that help you to find personal peace. If you were drawn to card number 3, you have Haniel, the archangel of intuition, women's issues, spirituality, but our divine talents that we want to develop. Finally, an archangel who can be really helpful for the end of the week is Archangel Metatron, the archangel of focus, of grounding, of time management, and of manifestation. Now, one of the things I do want you to think about is that if you were drawn to card number 1 and it was Gabriel, but I spoke about Metatron at the end, you're like, that sounds more like what I want, then do that, okay? This is your reading. This is your thing. And in fact, if any of the 4 archangels sound like a great team for you and you want to use Gabriel and Haniel together or Shamuel and Metatron together or all 4 of them, switch them out during the week. Now at least you know who to call on and you are free to do that. All right, that's it. The energetic weather report for July 31st through August 6th. You guys have a great week.